Alrighty. Hey there, welcome, Insane Spider-Man. How are you doing today? So I did get the stream in for today as I promised at a weird time as I warned you guys. Didn't get as much heads up as I would have liked to given you all, but I'm able to get it tomorrow. Not going to be able to stream, and then after that we'll figure it out starting the day after tomorrow. Not a bad offer. Not one I'm going to do because $5 and I really don't get a whole lot out of it personally. But it's not a bad offer there for Cyclops for those interested. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. I've been crazy busy lately, and that's not changing today. But then tomorrow, I'm in a car all day on the way down to Sicily, but you know, no big deal, and get to do some, I guess, scripting, which is nice. I missed yesterday and the day before. What's up? Not a whole lot different. I've made some progress on DD3 so far and such. The streams were pretty fun. Talked a lot about food. I think we were hungry during the streams. Overall, not a whole lot of different stuff, but been good. Vacation, sort of. I'm spending this the next month or so at White Scarf's parents, not at their place, but in the same parking lot at one of their properties. That's good, basic orb. Wow. So I'm going to be in a different place, so a bit of different setup and everything like that. So it's going to take a bit of time to adjust to the schedule and setup. But yeah, that's pretty much how that's going to go. That's what we got so far. A lot of uncertainties. I had to order a video capture card for when I'm in Sicily so I can do some PlayStation stuff, because some people were wanting to see some more PlayStation stuff, but I don't actually have a TV that works in the place I'll be staying, so had to get a little creative for that. Gotta claim all the basic here stuff. Always gotta get those symbiote Spidey Miles shards. Campaign energy, very good. And how are we looking overall? Not too bad. Supplies. Alright, we already got the supplies here. What orbs do we have? We have a couple of good orbs. Opening those, then we're going to take a look at what we have to do at this moment. Should be a fair amount of things. Hey there, Eric. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Chloroform Kyle did definitely come through pretty big. About 5 days ago. 5 days ago and 7 days ago were really big streams on my end, because 5 days ago was my first day as an affiliate and had 8 people subscribe. A few of them were from gifted subs, and a few of them were Amazon Prime subs, but overall that was pretty crazy. And then I got the huge donation to pick up a couple PlayStation games, which I will definitely be doing. Just have to get to Sicily first to see where they're selling them and how that's all going. If not, I'll pick them up online. But gonna wait till I'm there to see if the prices are cheaper, because a lot of things are cheaper there. And the day before that, I had like 50, 60 viewers at it for a moment, which was kind of crazy. Which is how I became a Twitch affiliate. But yeah, it's been a crazy series of events on my end, so quite happy about everything and really thankful for it all. Gamma raised orbs open and Ghost Rider shards. There we go. That is good. Gotta love me some Ghost Rider shards. And here we get more Ghost Rider shards. Wow, this is looking like it's gonna be a good day. Yeah, it was a nice week for me. A really good week. Had an exam in the morning and went pretty decent. And here we are. So let's take a look. We got obviously raid. We have raids to be doing now that I launched that. So we got 2 raids. I have energy in both of them. We got arena battles. We got some blitz that I could be doing, and of course Dark Dimension 3 as per usual. Today I've actually been messing around with another different team in not DD3, Ultimate 7 to test this out as a possible option for those without Ultrons or Black Bolts. and it has been probably the best testing team so far. Basically, I have a theoretical new player's guide I am working on, but for me to go through with it, I need to find one thing. I need to find a combination that works at my level for Ultimate 7 to really be able to stand by what I say. And I'm not going to release it if I'm just pretty confident with it. I want to be really comfortable in knowing that what I do is going to work quite well. Double Carnage team? Oh yeah, this team is great. I should definitely try and clone some Carnages. Oh, that is actually a knock at the door, so I'm going to put this on auto and I'll be right back. You brought me 3 drinks. Wow. I'm drinking one of these now. I was going to wait a little, but then they went to they don't have that much time. Tough clone? What happened? I missed it. White Scarf came to bring me a drink, which was really kind of her because I was quite thirsty. So I've got a drink now, which is good. Oh, he cloned Iron Man, so not the best of choice. I'm fine with it. It'll be alright. It's not like I really needed a great clone. Symbiotes carry a lot of weight here, and the double healing between Mr. Sinister and Shuri is going to keep this team alive quite well. I was thirsty, guys. It's hot here. Yeah, this team might be the one. This might be the one, actually. So if this team can get through the 3rd mini boss node, I'd feel comfortable in recommending the path that I was thinking about suggesting as a way for beginners to go through. Felt like 100 in Connecticut a few days ago. That is CT, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's been over 100 a few times, quite a few times here actually, so far this summer. So, I feel ya. It gets hot here. It gets really hot. So first off, we're going to carry on with this, just at least to the Vision node. And if this team can beat the Vision node on auto, then I have no doubts and no concerns in recommending the suggestion I was going to recommend. For my beginner's guide, and I'll put that out when I can. Schedule is a little up in the air again, heading to Sicily. Living on someone else's routine makes it a little hard to plan ahead of time, but gonna do my best, of course, for everyone. Ow. I already have enough forced plans, I guess, with some other members of the community, like collaborations where I have to be available at certain times, so I can't really tell everyone that I'm staying with, like, hey, I'm not available ever. I have these 300 times I need to be home doing things. So now if it was like a legitimate paying job, oh, I'm getting Iron Man again. Wow, I really should control this a little bit better. But if it was a legit paying job, it would be a little easier to talk my way into, I guess. Okay. Let's goodbye to War Machine. offense up. Cloned Iron Man ult actually hit pretty hard, not for nothing. Tries to stun the person with immunity, that can't be stunned. No problem. Still in green health everywhere, wow. Iron Man just wants to be on the winning team. Absolutely he does. Going straight after Jugs, it's probably fine. Yeah, it's going to be fine. Again, on auto, me not even picking targets is obviously a really bad way of doing this because there's characters that I should be killing. Like, I shouldn't be hitting Hulk before I kill off Carnages and Pyros, but if it can do this with the worst targeting on auto, then it shows that it's a pretty good, successful team, that if you were going to play this manually, it's going to be, you can do this at a lower power, is why I'm, leaving it like this. Oh, now I get Kingpin, so not a amazing clone either. Green Goblin would have been, or Carnage would have been a really good clone, but it's a lot of bleeds going on by Mr. Sinister. Shuri's going before him, I think, so he's going to get a bit of healing as well. If this was on manual, this would be easy for me to finish off and such without any concerns, but, oh, full health. And then he's going to heal himself right back up. Oh yeah, this is fine. This is good. Yeah. I'm liking it a lot, guys. I'm liking it a lot. This might be the team that I run. Well, not that I run, because I have a team that I will be specifically running, but already. But this might be the team that I suggest as part of my basic guide. So we'll see if they can do this node on auto. Because this node is legitimately a more difficult node. And on auto, it makes it really hard. There's only there's a few teams that you can pump through this on auto with, of course. But it's not as easy to auto through this node as you'd assume in comparison to how the other ones have been. Like, I already know manually I could play this to the end, but I find this pretty big. So is it a fair assessment? I don't know. That's why I'm trying it on auto. And if they can auto this node, then it's a fair suggestion. Because with this team, the hardest characters to get... The issue is you got both Carnage and Mr. Sinister in the War Store, which isn't lovely. Symbiote Spidey has been free as free can be to get. If people got him going forward is a different question. Venom isn't too hard to get. Shuri is just Sinister 6. Yeah, this is not a bad... This is pretty easy to acquire. Hey Joshua, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I'm feeling it, guys. Again, I would love to change the targeting because we are targeting Drax, but for the purpose of this experiment, I'm going to let them keep hitting that Drax. And it's going to hurt me every time I see them hit Drax, knowing that there's people they could easily finish off that are much more important. I'm going to lose Shuri, aren't I? Yeah, it's just... I still feel confident recommending this team. But the going on auto and keeping it on Drax the whole time is about... Oh, perfect. Perfect. Are they actually going to get through this despite the horrendous AI deciding Drax is the only person it wants to attack? That's a question. Is Mr. Sinister going to survive this? No, I don't think he is. He can't. He survived that? Oh my gosh. Well, they die, but I do get through this node on auto, leaving it there. Again, playing on manual, this would be super easy. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable. I think I'm comfortable with the recommendation I was going to give. I think I'm comfortable with that. Hey, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Perfect. Perfect. I lost the 2, but even with that, I did get through the node. So getting through the 3rd mini-boss node, 100% auto, bad targeting, not even adjusting a single bit of targeting. Full well, if I was targeting reasonable people on that, not even playing manually, but just adjusting the targeting, that would have been an easy node to get through. So I'm very comfortable recommending the team I was going to recommend. So I think that means coming soon is going to be the MSF Apollo P13 full beginner's guide and such. Just got to, write it now. It's all in my head. Got to put it on Google Doc, I guess. So let's move into some DD3 real quick. Hit launch. Take out Mr. Sinister for the first attack. And get a drink. So I'm going to have to be wrapping up at around 35-40 minutes because I got to head out tonight again. It's a crazy schedule, I know, guys, and sorry I couldn't get a longer stream in. Had to try and get some paperwork done. Paperwork takes forever. Yeah, Edward, manually targeting, I could have easily done it. And I saw the carnage and I could have done it. The entire reason I didn't was just seeing exactly how it functions with completely no interruptions, because I'm trying to see, because mine is stronger than the average person's is doing it. So that's about as much of a handicap as you can do. And on that node, if you don't have a perfect team, you can wipe if you just leave it on that, because you're just going to be attacking Drax after Drax after Drax. It's a really dumb way to attack that node. Like, you can't do anything dumber than what I was showing. But if considering that team got through, even if I lost 2 people, it shows that if you have a general understanding of the game and a reasonably built team of that style, you're going to be able to get through that node no problem. So I feel comfortable with the recommendation of the team. When I do showcase the team, I will do it better. No worries, just figured I'd keep you up. I'd let you know what was going on. It's not that I just had no idea what I was doing as much as I was intentionally seeing how it would go if someone literally had no clue what was going on with that type team, if it's still something I could recommend to people. Yeah, let's get this special. All right. We are making progress on this really good. It's still going to take a bit to get through this node because it's just it's a rough node, honestly, but at least I'm always going forward now, which is the most important part, because I wasn't always going forward on this nose. How much health do I have left? Oh, 12.8 mil. That's beautiful. Oh, man, I feel like I'm flying through this now, which is kind of sad, but revive, revive. Go here. You just reached level 65. Congrats, Joshua. Now get out of here, Ultron, and let's fight. All right, now, how are we doing this? Shuri? Let's deal with Shuri. Because that healing could be annoying, and a lot of the rest of the people I need to be dealing with. Man, Black Panther's not really being a helpful bro right now. Had to slow the speed down. And now we get a Phoenix down there, which means next time I go in with Mr. Sinister, I get two Phoenix specials, which is great. Do we know when ISO 8 is coming out? Same answer I've been having for a while now. We know when they told us it was likely coming out, but they don't know yet because we don't know how much feedback they've gotten. And they said if they got a lot of feedback saying some things, they'll take a look at adjusting it. So assuming no adjustments, it should be coming out in about a month and a half to 2 months. But I don't know if there's going to be other adjustments or other play tests. So I would honestly assume that it's going to be 2.5 to 3 months. Just guessing, which would put it October. How's your trip going? Man, glad you're still able to stream. My trip starts tomorrow, actually. This is my last day here in Rome. I'm in a car all day tomorrow, so I can't stream tomorrow. Day after that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream. It's going to be a bit of a figuring out the time frame and everything. But I will be streaming when I can. It's just I need to figure out a new schedule while I'm there. Alright, so that was pretty good. We're making progress. Next attack at that node is going to go pretty good because I can get an extra Phoenix, and 2 Dark Phoenixes are amazing. And let's start doing some arena battles because I haven't. That's the entire reason. And I need to. Which does remind me, next time I stream, you guys are going to see the new overlay. I've put a fair amount of work in it. I'm proud of the work I've done, and I like it. It's not as perfect as I would have liked in some parts, and there's still fine-tuning I got to do. But I'm a bit of a perfectionist about stuff. Even if I'm not a great designer and doing design work is really out of my wheelhouse, I like to try and do as good as I can. So hopefully it turns out pretty good and you guys like it. I've already been making some minor adjustments here and there that are mostly going unnoticed, but I'm okay with that. Like, mind you, there's no... I don't know if there are any subs here right now. If there are any people that are actual Twitch subs, you'll notice that the badge that you have has changed, which is a minor adjustment, but I feel like a good one. Stuff like that. Alright, 1 Ultron down. Let's just kill Falcon because I don't want to deal with his ult, so why would I? If I don't have to. Let's use the ult over here. And no damage taken, basically, which I'm completely okay with. He takes the Black Bolt special and the Ultron ult and is just sitting there like, you guys gonna start attacking anytime soon? No? It's fine. And that is why Call Obsidian's awesome, guys. Let's steal some health, which also rewinds their turn meter and gives me extra turn meter, which is never a bad thing. I don't know who's the lowest health, so I'm not going to use the special, so I'll use the basic there. I'll use another basic, because that should put him in a position that this is going to kill him. And it leaves it kills everything but Phoenix and Invisible Woman. Perfect situation. By Invisible Woman, let's just use the basic here, another basic, and now I am set to take down this Phoenix who's going to be on her own, which is really easy to deal with. Oh no, I got hit by the basic. But let me just put this. This is the emergency. I screw up everything, it'll still protect me. That there. Now let's just stun her and rewind her turn meter. And that, and assassinate. There we go. Guys, Black Order is awesome and they're fun to use. I love them. They're great. Well, that reminds me, I'm going to be in a car bit, so I might actually use that. Hey, Corey. Doing pretty good. Going to be streaming for about 30 minutes and then heading out to dinner with... heading out to dinner. That's the word I was thinking of. And then after dinner, I should be good to play if you want to play some games, Corey. Toad. Let's do this. Some Spider-Verse characters. They're fun. I think I'm on Spider-Verse right now. Yeah, I should be. Sounds good? Awesome. I'm down to play whatever you want to play. I have pretty much everything. I'm packing up tonight to head to Sicily tomorrow. I'll be in the car all day. But I'll keep the PlayStation, the last thing, plugged in as usual when I pack, as you know. So I'll be good to play pretty much anything you want. So I'm excited. You know, I don't think I've ever actually read the text that this shows with Dr. Doom. I kind of just was disappointed it wasn't actually in the game and just kind of always ignored it. But there we go. Typical Dr. Doom type things. Arms crossed, uncrossed. And now symbiotes go crazy. And the symbiotes are like really insane, guys. Finish that. Perfect. They have to be the quickest team to use in this game. And fast is a good thing in a game that has a lot of slow-moving parts. Go there, finish that part. Perfect. Still have no idea how this game still is downloading assets. It's gotta be a glitch because the update was almost a week ago and they're still giving us assets to download every single night. Crazy. Hey there, Herman. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Am I actually in the screen? Yeah, I'm doing good. Speaking of which, I didn't think of one of those. I got one. I could tell a story. I know a story. That's good to hear. Good to hear. I just poked my glasses. Can't see a thing. Oops. Symbiotes can do it without my help. What am I up to? Just a bit of gamma raid here. Finishing off stream in about 15 minutes to head out for dinner. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm up to, and then after I get back from dinner I'm going to be doing a fair amount of packing and prepping to head to Sicily in the morning. which I'll be in Sicily for the next month and a bit, so adjusting to a new schedule and house to live in, which should be fun. Yep, still can't see out of my right eye. Man, I've really got to stop accidentally poking the glasses. It makes it a lot harder to see. Also, it's really easy to avoid. Just don't hit my eye with my fingers. Relocating? Yeah, just for a month. Been nice enough to be offered a place to stay because everything that's going on in the world, I wasn't actually able to make it home like I was planning on it. So some people felt bad and offered me a place to stay so I wouldn't be completely on my own for the entirety of the summer, which here is very, very hot. So would have been a little hard to be alone all summer in super hot heat. Are the flights safe? If you're staying with the area that I'm going to, it would be, because the actual COVID rates are very low right now where I live. But on top of that, I'm not flying. We're going to be in a car, so it's just like driving anywhere. Just a longer drive, more gas money. So I'm plenty safe. And also, all the people that are going are going to be people that have been thoroughly checked and tested health-wise, because it's me, someone, and I'm a med student, someone else that's a med student, and then the two parents that are driving are both doctors. So we should be fine. Now I just, when I was supposed to be going to Canada for the summer, which is where I'm from, all the flights were canceled, unfortunately. Now I just have to hope that the flights aren't canceled in the winter, because that would be an absolutely frustrating thing. Because I really hope to make it back this winter, because I have actually a fair amount of things that I needed to do in Canada, which means I should probably write down a list so I don't forget when I'm there. But you can't really do anything about everything going on, but adjust. So that's what I'm doing here. Alright. I did not even use the right team here, but that's fine. We'll get through the first node even if I use the wrong team. Captain Marvel is strong enough to carry this team through it. There we go, Captain Marvel with the big hit. For everyone that's here, if I'm not able to do like regular streams, I am planning on setting my video releases to the times that I would have been doing my normal routine streams to try and adjust for that. And obviously mostly Marvel Strike Force, but I may mix in some other games just for some fun videos here and there. If I don't have some ready-made content to go, I can do some mess around with another game or something and make a fun video, perhaps. I'm not really sure. Again, a lot of moving parts right now. Alright, so that's there. Let's see, am I ready to get into another arena battle? That would be great if I was, because I need to get some battles in. I am not quite yet, so let's hop into some Blitz, which we got up here. Blitzing for Toad. I'm not nearly as far along as I would like to be, but it should be okay anyways. Tomorrow in the car, as long as I have a charger while I'm in the car, I'm going to be able to get a fair amount of game work done and channel work, which is always good. Hopefully you're going to be able to get a full collaboration plan. That's the idea. Which reminds me, guys, if you are wanting to take part in any video planning or any feedback or any comments like that, and you'd be interested in something like that, my Discord is a great place to join, because I do occasionally ask questions. Like, I have a half planned out video right now with some input from people on my Discord server. So if you want to be a part of that, it's an easy thing to do. Just click the link when it comes through chat, which I'll actually send in chat right now because I can. And join up. And I'm always reachable there when I'm awake. And if I'm not awake, I'll answer when I am awake. Seems fair to me. Get this attack here, finish him off. Perfect, and now just taking down Mystique, which these mercs should be able to handle without too many issues. Thank you, Taskmaster, for finishing them off. Perfectly executed. They're mercenaries. I think I can get a fight in with X-Force before going back into my arena battle time frame wise. And then after the arena battle, I think I'm gonna move into story time. It's not going to be as thought out as some of my story times are, but I was thinking about it while I was streaming, and I only got one story off the top of my head, so I'm going to go with that story. Because it's what I got. And this stream was a little earlier, so I didn't really think about story time when starting the stream. My bad. Now here, I will actually disrupt Thanos, because his 2-turn taunt is quite annoying. Go here. I'm going to ability block Strife, because that's another taunt avoided. Go here, put the ult on Deadpool, and I can probably press auto from here, and we can probably get our big attacks in without being interrupted. They do get the defense up out, but that's not too big a deal, especially considering I just removed a bunch of them. And the cage goes down. Strife is going to taunt, but that's not too big of a deal. Ouch. Oh, Strife went with the ability block instead, which makes actually a ton of sense. So it's a good way to avoid his taunt. And there we go. Enemy team is down, and it is time to get into an arena battle. .44, that's a big Colossus. I generally try to avoid the big Colossuses, as they're the most annoying. This one's fine. Let's go for this. I am not concerned about this fight in the slightest. If I really wanted to avoid the Magneto ultimate, I could just kill Magneto. Which is a really nice feeling. But I'm not overly concerned about it. Again, they don't have a whole lot on that team that could actually deal a lot of damage to me. Use this basic. Let me use this basic actually too. Oh, he's gonna use that. Even better. Thank you, Magneto, for that. Sure, you put all your blinds on us now. That seems like a good choice, Max. And just throw a basic over here. Goodbye, Magneto. Let's just deal some damage to Symbiote Spidey. And that should finish off Symbiote Spidey. Issue is I might accidentally kill Phoenix a little earlier than I meant to, but I can taunt here and avoid dealing some damage. You know, I'm going to actually use that the next turn. Perfect, I can go at Carnage here, get rid of that defense up. How big is this Black Order? Decently big. On my idea, it's pretty big Black Order, but it's like 340k. But I know there's people with bigger Black Orders. Just use this basic. Oops, I used a basic when I meant to not. So let me use this special. Gonna stun Dark Phoenix. Use the basic here, I think. Now throw Moon at people. And kill Phoenix. You're welcome. Honestly though, guys, if you haven't been building your Black Order, build your Black Order. They are pound for pound the most powerful team in this game. They are ridiculous, guys. They're insane. They punch up 150 Ks in Arena pretty easily. They're not a bad raid team. They're not a designed raid team, to be clear. But they don't actually do horrendous in raids. They're the best blitz team, the best war offense. And if you get them on defense and they're big enough, there's a chance you can get a lot of wins because they're a hard team to kill. They really just are. And even if they're not using their big moves, Thanos' basic is devastating. Yeah, I have a lot of T4s now. That's actually why my team is so big, is I have been periodically on stream, as I get them, I've been building up all their T4 abilities. But I don't actually... But I don't actually... What was I going to say? I don't have a lot of stars on them, but I got a lot of abilities. But they've been winning from long before that. Bill James, Johnny Law, as in Johnny Law from Brentwood. Hey. But yeah, so you can see I have all of Thanos, I have all of Ebony Maw, I have all of Proxima except her special, and I have all of Cull, and I need the special and alt on Corvus Glaive. So I've been doing all of theirs, but not necessarily as a gimmick, but because I like the team and it's fun for the stream to vote on which one to do next for them. And after this, I think I'm doing some Young Avengers and some X-Force T4s. But yeah, again, look, I have 4-star Proxima, 3-star Corvus, 4-star Cull, so the star levels aren't as big on mine as some of theirs, but overall it's not too bad, and the T4s definitely help. So yeah, it is about time for me to head out, guys. And for those that are regulars around here, you guys know I tend to end off with story time for you guys. And I just realized I accidentally moved the computer. Let's fix that and pretend that the green screen wasn't wrong for this whole stream. My bad. Save some T4 for Emma. Great idea. I might do that too. Didn't think about that. And Young Avengers are a really good team. I like them. They're fun to use. But yeah, so we're going to end off with some story time here before I head out. And let's hit the right button, which I do. There we go. Fun little animation as per usual. And today's story, it's just going to be a little quick one. But it's actually going to be talking about my dad and a business trip and a client dinner. I don't know why, but this occurred to me a couple days ago. But it always amazes me like how it's proper practice if you have a business meeting with someone that you pay for their dinners no matter what. And my dad was sent on a business trip by his company a long time ago, and they to Seattle, Washington, and said whatever the person wants, just get it. and put it on the company, and we'll pay for it and such, so on and so forth. And so my dad was there, and the person that he was meeting was like, oh, I know this steak place we have to go to. It serves blue steak, which is the most luxurious, exquisite, expensive thing you can get, and you really have to try it. It's amazing. It's exceptional. So my dad's like, okay, I guess we'll go for that, because it's what you want, so we'll do it. And he said that they got 2 blue steaks, a glass of wine each, and a dessert, like a small cheesecake or something like that. And the bill ended up being $900, which on its own is ridiculous. But my dad said the part that you don't understand is the blue steak is disgusting. Do you guys know what a blue steak is? Because I didn't know this until this time. Then he told me this. Any guesses what a blue steak is? I'd love to hear what you guys think a blue steak would be. No? No guesses? Oh, Sen is streaming. Cool. Okay, that just lagged a fair bit. Holy crap. Nope. Alright. Well, guys, a blue steak is a raw, cold steak. It's just a raw steak. And my dad's company spent $900 for him and his client to eat a raw steak. Kind of crazy and ridiculous, I know, but it was kind of funny. It made me laugh, and thought I would share it with you guys. Anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed this. I will be back hopefully in 2 days, if not in 3 days. We'll see how things go when I go down to Sicily. But thank you guys a ton for coming on out. And I will... Yeah, I know, delicious sounding, right? And I'll see you guys around. Thanks, guys. I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen, but it's just my ending screen. Until next stream when I have the new overlay, which it'll be different then. But anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.